Hello. All right. My name's Larry Hussey, and my brands are Drug Force and Xerox Animated Cooking Show. And right now, those are two AI, artificial intelligence animated web series. And I'm looking for a studio to produce them into a real boy. So Pinocchio can grow into a real boy, become a real syndicated television cartoon. Okay. That's what I'm looking for. And I'm also a consumer reporter, currently calling myself the press band reporter. And right now is my first video in these environments with this lovely painting here. Anyway, I wanted to let you know that thanks to a video by Law by Mike, I now know that police definitely have a handheld device. The Law by Mike video had a picture of it. Handheld device to measure sound volume. Okay, sound decibels. They have a handheld device that can measure decibels, and some devices can even measure infrasound, which is sound below human hearing, which is what subwoofers sometimes can make. Subwoofers are bass speakers that can get down to 20 hertz in terms of it's called a sound. A letter A sound, I guess, is the term for human hearing. So, but some subwoofers can get below human hearing, and that's where it becomes very, very harmful. Okay. So, why am I saying this? I'm saying this because I have called sound complaints into the police over and over and over, and they act like they don't even have a sound measuring, but there's a handheld sound measuring device. It looks like an ice cream cone. It's a little device. It looks like an ice cream cone, and it measures decibels. Okay, low decibels, high decibels, and so it's called a decibel meter or a sound level meter. I don't know if I said that, but anyway, back in Kent, I had to call the police about every other night, approximately. Probably mathematically, it comes out to about every other night. Let them know that there was a car playing a subwoofer, and the CD wasn't music; it was torture CD. And all the police had to do was come up sometime, probably the next day. All they had to do was come up like the next day, the next night. I mean, it always happened at nightfall, of course. Didn't happen when somebody might come out and actually find it. It turned out that sound was in a Cadillac convertible car that was locked in one of the rented garages. I don't know if that garage was rented by a resident of the apartment building or not. I don't know. But it turned out it was a subwoofer in a Cadillac convertible car. And all the police had to do to find that out was to bring one of these sound meters, sound level meters, or decibel meters up some night when I hadn't called yet, maybe, some early evening when I hadn't called yet, and find out that, and then put the sound meter up and find out that, yeah, there's some infrasound below human hearing going on. There's some subwoofer sound around 20 hertz within human hearing going on. And yeah, I double checked with Gemini AI, and Gemini said that subwoofers are legal. However, if you cause complaints, then it becomes something that makes you legally in trouble. Okay, owning a subwoofer is technically legal, unless it's something banned like the Apple subwoofer, and but it becomes something that puts you in legal trouble if you have noise complaints called against you. Okay, so we, the public, do not know all of the evidence gathering tools that the police have. And so I wanted you to know, because Law by Mike told me on a video that police do have sound measuring devices that they can use for evidence, and that they can use probably to find out where the sound's coming from. And so that is what should happen when you call in a noise complaint to your 911 police office. You have 5 minutes left on your 5-minute break.